are low income don't pay taxes. Like people who are on welfare.
So on that note, we could say money management, right?
Yeah.
What's here over here?
Losing their job, like in COVID or something.
Yeah, losing their job to some government mandates. Yeah. Last one.
Get divorced. Get divorced.
Yeah. Divorce could ruin your life, kids.
The wife.
Careful who you marry. That's I'm quite fascinated that a lot of you have that response. It's kind of interesting. There are some people that genuinely believe that the only reason people are homeless is because they don't have somewhere to live, and and I'm just saying that to tie in that these issues are very nuanced. They're not very simple, right? Like someone who's committing a crime could be doing it for several reasons that most people are unaware of, and additionally, how do you solve that, right? So like, let's say someone who is drug addicted, like why do people reach for substances? Like some people do it because they're bored. Some people do it because they're anxious. Some people do it because something happened to them in their childhood or some point in their life, and they can't deal with that. Like people reach for drugs for a variety of reasons. Additionally, there's some good research to suggest that there's a genetic component as well. That addiction can be a genetic thing and can be passed down, and some people might be more inclined to it than others, particularly with alcohol. But that's kind of out of the scope of what I know. Okay, let's get through the notes first, and then I'll just show you these videos after. The Elizabeth Fry Society, so they're dealing with women. So Elizabeth Fry was a young Victorian woman in the 1700s, 1800s time period, and back then they had a live action Beyond Scared Straight, so they'd take these young Victorian girls to a prison and show them what would happen to criminals. Anyways, on her tour, she found out that many women, they were being held in prisons with men, which, you might making that face exactly is a little conflict of interest. They were being supervised over by men, which again is a conflict of interest. There were many children being born into a prison, likely through rape. Many women did not receive, let's say, the medical care they needed for their menstruation cycles. What she discovered on her Beyond Scared Straight trip was, rather than going, oh wow, like I should never commit a crime because I don't want to end up here, she went, wow, these women are being treated horribly. What should we do about that? Like, this is terrible. We need to protect these women. Just because they've committed a crime doesn't mean that we subject them to a living hell every day. So what the Elizabeth Fry Society has evolved into is a little bit different now. And again, just like the John Howard Society, they do a lot more to advocate for people, to protect them, provide them services, whatever it is they need. Is this yours? Put it here every day?
No,
Why is it there?
just today because I didn't even want to spill. It's
Okay.
on.
I guess the Elizabeth Fry Society seeks to address poverty, racism, other forms of oppression. We'll watch these videos at the end. I think that's the last slide.